Hello. Welcome to Frack Paddy Wack. As always, thank you for joining us. We love you. We miss you. We want you. Do you really care about us? Then please join us. Jump in the chat. Share. Like. Get us on YouTube. Send some love to Patty right over here. And I don't know what she's hopping like a bunny. Foo-foo. But
You said jump into the comments.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do that again. What was that bounce?
Yeah, no, there you go.
There we go.
Again, whose birthday is this? I can't tell.
Apparently, it's all of ours.
Yeah, so...
Oh, David jumped in. All right.
So, yeah, so... Oh, it's Christmas for you already, isn't it?
Happy endings.
I like watching this 90 seconons apart over on Facebook.
Right?
just like with Bobby, we just like seeing that afterwards, so...
Yes.
Over and over.
I just see you repeat. It's double vision, and I love it. Happy birthday again to Patty and to America, I guess. But we're all here. Please, again, join, share, like, tell your peeps about it.
Wait, I'm indoors.
Invite some friends. Start your own watch party on our page.
There you go. Do that, because we are attention starved. I mean, we love doing this. And which is actually true of any person who does comedy or does podcasting or webcasting or everything. So, but again, we thrive off of this. Seriously, we would do it just the four of us, but we're glad the fact that you're all here with us. So we love you. Thank you so much.
Florida Phase 2, welcome back, bars. Yeah. So excited to see some of our friends get back to work, and now I don't have to make my own drinks anymore.
I feel like we need to continue this. So you said the sandwich is the ingredients.
Yeah,
so
because think about it.
Qualifies ingredients on a sandwich.
Okay. First and foremost,
Per the Googles.
Per the Google. Yeah, why am I gonna talk? The Googles just speaks.
Oh, I want to hear what Carlos has to say first.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, okay, you're saying earlier. Okay, hot dog is one piece of bread. It's not between anything. It's just one piece of bread. First and foremost.
On the traditional bun.
Carlos, if you're not my wife, you're not going to get anything in.
On the traditional bun.
Starts drinking.
On the traditional bun, it's two pieces. It's two hot dog flaps.
two what?
Flaps.
It's like, so I can see now Brooke at every cookout going like, hey, I want to...
Yeah. Oh, I don't eat hot dogs.
Anyways, so...
Are you ready for the Google's answer?
Sure, let's do it. Why are we even talking? Brooke, I don't know why we're even discussing. Let the Googles answer.
Sustenance in the last 12 seconds of whatever they're talking about.
Go ahead, Googles.
Good times. Well, I can summarize it, or I can read the whole thing. Which I'm going to read the whole thing. It says, when it's served in the roll, it's also a sandwich. We know the idea that a hot dog is a sandwich is hearsay to some of you, but given that the definition of a sandwich is two or more slices of bread or split roll having a filling between, there is no sensible way around it. Hence, a hot dog is a sandwich.
Because Google said so.
Because Google said so, and Google's never wrong.
Oh, that's why. Stupid me. And quit circumcising that.
And that was from Merriam-Webster. So because it's in the dictionary, it's right.
I was just waiting on Carlos to tell us that it had to be like
Carlos,
meat
go
and
ahead
cheese
and tell us why
or
Google
something.
is wrong.
Okay,
and I was going to say, what about peanut butter banana?
Let Carlos talk.
Nope.
Wait, let me mute her then. Hold on.
Carlos, I'll take...
Fine.
I muted them.
No, it's okay. No, bring him back on. We don't do censorship here. We just try to be...
She unmuted.
Oh, I did it.
I'll unmute.
I already
Let
did.
me unmute and
I already
mute
did.
her.
She's good. She unmuted.
Okay, look, moral of the story is you're wrong. But...
Is a hot dog a sandwich, Carlos?
No. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Why not?
Because read between the lines. But... No,
so we could take that a whole different way, and that makes a sandwich.
Do you see my wife?
Yeah, she's trying to circumcise something over there. I feel sorry for you. But
right now,
it's my hot dog sandwich.
Great.
But okay, but to me, it just doesn't feel like okay because even
that's what she said.
Even well, you know what? Then she was drunk, but That's not my fault. That's hers. But
TJ drinks, not my fault.
TJ's fine. Pinky's up. Level 6.
So anyway, but yeah, okay. At the end of the day, though, like I said, I mean, I get the argument because even if you have like a Philly cheesesteak, I know you get the bun, you open it, and it's almost like a hot dog.
But it's a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. See it, and so I get the argument for it. I'm saying, do you mind not?
Oh, I can snap now.
Listen,
I have a question.
No. It's my turn to talk. No. So.
Yeah. Please take your turn to talk, because if not, Brooke is it's the night of interruption.
All right. Okay. One last thing, and then I promise you jump in. All right. So I'm just saying I can get the argument for it. I understand it. It's just it does not feel like the traditional sandwich should be. So I don't believe it is a sandwich. But go ahead.
We respect where you come from.
Oh, is that it now?
But you're wrong.
But according to Google
and the Merriam-Webster dictionary, you are wrong.
Well, you know what? If my wrong is wrong, then I don't want to be right.
Amen.
According to Google and Brooke,
you're wrong.
You're wrong, and
because Brooke, should have set up, of course. Now I see the light.
But according to Brooke, you're wrong, which means if you lived in my world in my life,
you're wrong.
And I don't. So.
So can we do my last two that I'm really proud of, please? Thank you.
Oh.
Wait. No. Hold on.
Well, no.
I do have a question for Carlos. What do you think about a peanut butter and banana sliced between two pieces of bread?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter sandwich is sandwich.
No, it's not. You can't use that word. Peanut butter and bananas together between two.
Erica, I made the drinks too strong.
Pieces of bread. Is that a sandwich or no?
This is what happens when you give her
Okay,
coffee.
All right, hold on a second. So you said,
I didn't give her coffee at 11.
So are you saying take 2 slices of bread, put peanut butter and then bananas on them?
Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly,
peanut butter jelly,
peanut butter jelly
with
a baseball bat, breaking down and
Right.
Okay.
Peanut butter jelly, Okay, I'm done. So you're saying take a slice of bread, put peanut butter on it, bananas, and then another slice of bread on top.
Just like that?
Is it a sandwich or no?
Well, I mean, technically it is. It's between the 2 buns.
I don't care what you put between it.
Yeah. So the ingredients
That's
matter.
what she said.
Sandwich.
Yeah. But again, I mean, that's what I was saying about earlier. The ingredients matter. I'm not saying it has to be meat in the middle or something like that.
Carlos, I'm with you. If it's one piece of bread and a hot dog, I don't care what toppings you put on it. It's not a sandwich. A sandwich is 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah.
But it's
exactly.
a bun, so a bun is different than bread.
It's not a half
And
sandwich. It's not a sandwich. It's not a real sandwich if it's only a half sandwich.
And the bun is cut into 2
Then it's not a
things,
sandwich.
so-
That's a half-witch.
No.
That's not even.
He's
not
right, because it is
a half-witch is
no,
not
a
a thing.
half-witch is a thing. Google it. Half-witch is the word.
One moment.
I'm gonna Google it.
Half-witch is in there. Good job, Carlos. Thank you.
Not a
I'm waiting.
It's not a word.
dictionary.
Half-witch? What?
It's not a word. That's
Not
why
a
we're
word?
looking like that.
Panda wants to enter.
Oh,
Shall
does
we
Panda want to
admit
enter?
her?
Admit her.
Admit the panda.
Admit the panda.
Panda.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
Hello, nurse or air stewardess.
This is different.
Oh yeah, different taste. Hey.
She got the memo. Get the drink.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Erica,
panda. How are you?
You unmuted.
Oh, no, she's not. I'll help her. Hold on.
I
Okay.
tried it. It didn't work.
Hello.
Hey,
There-
now
There you go.
welcome.
Talk to us.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
So
It
cute.
is so good to see your face again.
I know,
And,
I miss you.
You're a
I
lot.
know,
you're a
I
human
finally put makeup on for the first time since March.
Right? I hear you.
That's the first thing she sent me a message on, going like, "Oh my god, I get to put on makeup." Yes.
Aw.
I feel
Well, I
that.
have a new apartment now, and I actually have a vanity and like a little makeup area. And there's no, like, once I moved in and I have this area now, I have no reason because I'm not working. So I'm just like, well, why waste the money?
Very valid point.
Well, welcome to our little webcast. This is something that we started doing 13 weeks ago because we weren't able to hang out in the living room each week and just and talk and vent our brains. So we like, let's start a show.
So we can hang out.
So here we are, and you're way over on the West Coast.
Yes. Hello from Vegas.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo!
I saw some casinos over there starting to open up a little bit.
Oh yeah, people are hella gambling. They have the temperature things, so it's kind of like I guess like the airports in China when you're walking through, they just have these big scanners that scan your whole body temperature. So
Oh wow.
they're doing that for now. I know like in the airports, at least for my airline, when you get on the plane, they're individually checking each person's temperature, including the flight crew and the pilots before we even get on the plane to even start our stuff. So
Oh wow.
they're still taking it very seriously here as far as checking temperatures and social distancing and stuff. But you don't have to wear masks for a lot of places now, but the restaurants are still not full yet.
Real quick, Bobby,
50%?
before we go on, I just keep getting shout outs here. Shannon Dobo says hello and she misses you and she loves you.
Hi, sister! Can't wait to come see your new pool.
Yeah, invites when you do.
Yeah. Let us know when you do. That's an overabundance of big boobies.
I'm waiting. I have 24 more hours, give or take, to find out whether or not I got my leave for July and what my plans are going to be. But my initial plan was to actually road trip to Florida and bring Zico so that I can hit up Jacksonville to go see Katrina, come to Lakeland, go to Orlando, see my family in Naples, and just kind of make a whole trip out of it for the month.
Awesome.
That way I don't feel rushed.
Lakeland for a little bit.
Stop in Lakeland if you need a place. We have a room.
Yep.
And your doggy can play with our psychopath. It'll be a blast.
Yeah, we got a
She's getting old,
Dalmatian.
so she's not that springy anymore. So she'll definitely be ready to chill and hang out with the other doggos.
Yeah, we have the Dalmatian. He's crazy.
All of our originals
Our
have
babies
left
have
us.
moved on.
I know, I'm so sorry. I can't like when people's pets pass, like I can't I can't like talk, like it's just I get so into my own feelings. I can't like
Right.
I'm like, in spirit that I'm there, but I can't because I'll just start bawling and like it's crazy. So we all love our fur babies.
Yep,
For
absolutely do. How does that work when you go out of town? Because
I'm basically a baby daddy at this point. So when I'm working, I drop my kid off at the babysitter's house.
Mhm.
And then when I come home, I pick her up. So she stays. I have this lovely lady named Sarah that I met on Rover. And she sends me like photos and like I think when I first started taking Zico there, they even pulled their mattress down from the bed onto the floor so that Zico could lay on the bed and like get to know all of them and like the scents and everything. So she takes really good care of her. I just pay her like a monthly child support fee. A number set up, so
Dog
pretty
support.
much how it goes.
That's so cute.
So now, question. Hold on a second, because the drink for the night. I mean, I know you didn't know this, and that's fine. But I just made a simple vodka cran. What are you drinking?
Oh, well, I am drinking a little mixture because I didn't have anything to complete an entire drink, and I didn't want to just start the night off drinking straight Screwball. So I have soju, some strawberry soju, a little bit of Bacardi, some seltzer water, and then now since it's hot, it's like 100 degrees almost every day here. I freeze my fruit in ice cube trays and leave them in the freezer, and then I put them in as the ice cubes so that when it's done, I also can eat them.
Yeah, that's awesome. And like I said, and not many people know that soju is Korean, correct?
Yes. It's basically like their version of like Korean vodka.
Right.
She's like, it's vodka, Bacardi, White Claw, frozen berries.
I've been in Vegas too long, man.
Yeah. You have to be international at that point.
Hey, we're just jealous. That's
I'm
all.
jealous.
We're jealous. We just canceled our Shannon had mentioned. She's like, I invited you guys to my 4th of July pool party. We actually just canceled our New York trip to 4th of July. We go up there and hang out with family and
Upstate New York,
and we canceled the trip. New York is just not open. There's nothing. And
we'd still have to fly into a major city. So
Yeah.
And now the governor started talking about, he's going to put a 14-day quarantine on people that fly in from Florida, just because he's crazy. But yeah, exactly, because our numbers are up. Whatever. We're not.
But we tried to do that to them too, to be honest. I say we because I'm born and raised in Florida, so I'm a Floridian.
However, we needed to, because
yes. Oh yes, I completely agree.
They were covered.
They were like migrating here.
They were covered and they were moving. But anyways, not to get into all of that. But so we ended up canceling our 4th of July trip. So we're going to be here, but that means that I also have $1,200 in Southwest credits to fly anywhere that we want to go within the next 2 years. It actually ended up being instead of
normally they only give you like 9 months or something, but
this one is listen, the issue is that we need a babysitter. I have to fly somebody to be a babysitter to be like, okay, now you hang out in the room from 9 o'clock till.
Last year we went to Niagara Falls.
We took Cheyenne with us.
And we took Cheyenne with us. She's our stepsister, kind of.
Yeah.
And she watched Tyler while he slept, and we went to the casino.
It was downstairs, but it was so.
Hey,
hold on before we go on.
Go ahead, Carlos.
Before we go on, 2 things. Number 1, Bobby, are you seeing behind Erica?
Yes, that's me.
Hanging
okay. Panda
Don't
butt.
say it, because she's been putting her finger in the panda butt all show.
Yeah, and number. Go ahead.
I mean, drink and then tell her it's definitely you.
Yes, I just have to let you know though, that's a strict no anal till marriage rule. There's no ring here, so I'm gonna need you to hold off on that until there's at least a 2 carat off your BB.
Chat, you heard it first here. All right, if you wanna, you gotta put a ring on it. If you want that, you gotta put a ring on it.
1 carat. It better be 2.
At least 2 carats.
Yeah,
at least 2 carats.
Minimum.
2 heard for the husbands, you know.
All I heard was 2. Anyways. Yeah, so speaking of Peters, then I'm going to jump right into this segment and actually have a pre-special guest because my cousin is here visiting. So I'm making enough drinks for 3 people here because I need to, and my cousin's sitting here waiting for she just passed me here early, like this whole thing of ice to have it nice and ready to be made. So yeah, this evening's drink is called Dirty Banana, and this is why the show's called Bring a Blender, because I have brought a blender and I'll be making this one live. So I will put myself on mute now. Here's the thing that I just realized. If you could, Frick, take over on. I will mute myself on this side, but please mute me on Zoom if you can, because I just realized that although they may not hear it if I mute myself, you guys will hear it.
Well, how about I just mute you? You're good.
Okay, then. So I will make the dirty banana. There's the recipe material. So I'm going to be for a little bit going there. I'll still be able to hear you. So when the guests get here, please let me know. But you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to be making a dirty banana in the meantime.
So Erica, going back, did you end up looking up hit movies from the 90s?
No.
Ah.
I only because I liked Brooke's idea of using the people that won last week to use this week.
This was one of the questions that I had it's on the opening slide.
Yes, so that's why I called Carlos yesterday to ask if he downloaded the slide so I could go back and do more 90s movies.
Gotcha. Is there a 90s movie that you saw that you think you like that other people probably didn't?
Yeah, but I couldn't remember the name of it. And you know we have this problem, so hold on one second.
Thanks everybody for being here tonight. Glad you're hanging out. Make sure you hit the share button. Carlos is mixing up a dirty banana in the background. Brooke is grabbing myself and her another round of drinks from down there on Tatooine or wherever she's at. And she will teleport them up to me. Stop talking about masks on Facebook. It just needs to be, listen, it's got to be a topic that just stop talking about it. You're not going to change anybody's opinion. Just shut up. There. And that was my 2-minute rant on that.
I still like all the memes because they're just entertaining to me.
But memes are okay, but I'm so tired of people belittling other people for making the decisions that they feel are best for them. Like, we live in a free country. Just shut the up. It's not. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. You want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I get it. I understand.
either way.
I understand all of the health things and the this and that.
I think we just triggered something, y'all.
It's this. I'm tired of signing into Facebook, reading the same freaking thing from over and over and over, and it's the same 50 people posting 10 times a day. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Shut up.
Or
Go
the
live
people
your
who are
damn life.
or people who don't want to wear the mask. I can't make me wear a mask.
Yeah. And then, oh, you can't make me wear a mask. That's my amendment, right? Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking about it.
It's a personal choice. Wear it if you want. Don't wear it.
Do whatever you want. Like, I'm so tired of people telling other people how to live their life on Facebook while I sit on this webcast and tell you how to live your life.
I'm not telling anyone how to live. Oh, tell them not to post.
It's all,
like what?
It's all day long, and it's so annoying. I'm so glad I've been over on Instagram for the last week and a half or whatever. I don't post much, just been scrolling because I can actually scroll and just see photos of people being happy.
Hey, our dog has an
having
Instagram.
Fun. And my dog has an Instagram, so he's kind of cool to follow.
He is pretty cool.
Trooper the Dalmatian. But
He
yeah,
is so cute.
It just drives me absolutely insane, like all day long. And people are so like offended over
Either way.
either way. It doesn't matter which way. Like, who cares?
So I liked Drop Dead Fred, and not many people liked it, and I thought it was hysterical.
Okay. Let's see. Let's find one. Was that the smash hit movie? Oh, that you did not like that most people did. There. Now you can.
Oh, now I have to do it backwards. I'm sorry.
One that I did not like. So far, I've liked all of those. I'm looking at
like,
go, man. The '90s movies were awesome. I
thought so.
I don't really see anything that I didn't like.
Clueless, Titanic, Twister, Forrest Gump, The Green Mile. I mean, I'm just saying.
90s had great
awesome.
movies. I mean,
it's awesome.
Yeah, just a
Jurassic Park, Pulp Fiction. Oh, TJ,
Edward Scissorhands.
You didn't like Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, I wasn't a super fan of Pulp Fiction.
I did not like Half Baked. I thought that was stupid as shit.
You're so weird, though. Let's just be honest.
I mean, when that came out, I might have
Peed your pants laughing.
Not my choice to do anymore, but back when I was young.
Back in the day. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything that I
mean, I see movies that
like.
I didn't see. So I don't know if I didn't like them, but I didn't see them.
Brooke grew up in a house where movies were not she got to watch Land Before. Crystal, are you serious? You didn't like The Mask? How did you not like The Mask? Hopefully that is a she liked. I don't. Yeah,
Carlos is playing with his banana.
Carlos, can you stop playing? Are you back from playing with your dirty banana?
No, he's like gonna deep throat it here in a second.
Carlos.
Hey, your cousin's there. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's really weird knowing your cousin's on the back side of that lens, dude.
You're playing with your banana.
You're over there messing.
And it's being recorded. She was referring to wearing masks on the podcast, not the movie Mask, Goofy.
Okay.
I got you, Crystal. I got you.
All right. Hey, what book or movie do you wish you could experience for the first time again? All right, that's a fun one.
Experience for the first time, or actually experience it as if it was really happening?
Just know that you'd rewatch it or reread it.
Everything
for the first time
new.
Ever.
Narnia. Anything to do with Narnia.
Okay. That would be.
Does that have to be a movie?
No, book
TV show?
Book or a movie.
Could be a TV show.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we could do TV show. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, you know. TJ knows. You can answer it for me.
True Blood.
Yep.
True Blood.
I did like Snooki. I'm just saying.
What?
Snooki.
Good.
Snooki.
So
True Blood? Like, did you not watch the show?
Oh,
no, I was just saying what you. I thought you said you didn't like her.
I did.
Watch anything live, like mandatory.
Like, are you ready?
Watch this live. But True Blood, we watched live.
True Blood, I love. Yeah, True Blood, Walking Dead, those are two.
Walking Dead.
we watched live.
And you don't watch Penny Dreadful?
Huh?
You don't watch Penny Dreadful?
No, I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Really? It's another HBO thing. You should watch that.
Okay, cool. So I'll throw the weird curveball, but a series of books that I would like to read again
Sookie
and
Stackhouse
read them
series.
for the first time
I
ever.
read all the True Blood
It's a
books.
series called The Tripods.
Okay.
And it's a 4-book series. One is called The White Mountains, The City of Golden Lead, The Pool of Fire, and then When the Tripods Came. And it is written by John Christopher and started writing the book in 1967. And
He's poking it.
young adult novels. Mark is in the waiting room while you mess around.
With your dirty banana.
But yeah, so The Tripods by John Christopher, for anybody that wants to look that up, it's a 4-book series, and I really wish and hope that they make it
When did you read it?
into a movie series. I read it in junior high, and then I read it again in high school. So,
But it wasn't the same.
No, and it was a great read for the second time. But basically, what it is when boys become 16, these huge tripods, which to me equated to like Star Wars AT-AT walkers, and came and they pulled you up into the machine and they put a cap on your head and they capped your brain and they controlled you, and from there you did all of the work of whatever you were assigned by the tripod, and you just became a member of the community, and it was really cool. So
You just became an adult.
yep, and you were just programmed to live by it. And there was a group that ran away and tried to rebel and get the tripod to get the helmet, the hats removed from their head. Great read, absolutely great.
So
read,
shall we go ahead and get our guest in here?
Yes.
I gotcha.
All right. What's up,
Perfect face.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like, what do you want?
I know. We interrupted. This is easy.
Great text message. I mean,
Mark, perfect. You just caught me in the middle of pouring my dirty banana.
Yeah, we'll unmute him.
It says we have-
oh wait, you're muted. Hold on.
You gotta unmute, Mark.
Mark, your banana
There he
looks
is
too clean.
It's not that clean. I mean, look. I mean, the only banana I know that you can actually like pour liquor into.
Yes.
Hey. I was gonna say it looks kind of shiny. It was all like spotted and mushy.
I've been prepared for COVID-19 this entire time. So I'm good.
Awesome.
Is that a banana in your pocket? Yes,
Yes, it is. Would you like some?
Would you like to take a sip?
Here, I'll pour it in for
Yeah.
you.
Would you like a
Suck us
swallow?
With a maraschino cherry.
Yeah,
And it's
Nice.
So your banana ate your cherry?
Yeah, I don't have that fancy, but I've got like
Yeah,
old,
tuck your cherry.
old like bachelorette straws.
Nice.
Just
I'll
because
take one.
they're not recyclable.
I want to know why you have one.
We've got a bunch of weird shit here.
Still none of your damn business. Thank you for asking.
That's pretty much par for the course.
Okay, so a quick thing before we continue. 2 things. Number 1, I want to make sure that we go to play the game. But number 2, I just realized that I don't know if we've kept track of this, because the word of tonight is, and I'm going to say it just to say it, is sure. Has anybody ever kept track tonight of, have we said that word?
I'm not
Has it-
catching anybody say it, but
Beginning, but once David got on, I haven't really paid attention to that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just said it right now, so everybody drink.
Sure about that? Good.
sure.
Hey! So
Come on.
have a certain keyword of the night, and usually that word is literally, because we found that so many people throughout, well, I would
They
say
just use it
in
to
this-
emphasize.
turn off the
It was worth a shot. I was trying.
I know.
it's
I could see in this window in the background.
Oh.
Like,
So weird because you
but
have a nice
that's
white
why I was
background.
wondering if is the green screen button checked, because that's usually
Oh yeah, if
there's
you
a
say
there's
you
a
have
button
one,
next to it inside of there that says
they
green
expect
screen.
you to have like really high
I'd
content.
say I'd remote in, but I really don't want to get like in this tunnel of death. So
Now, curious though, I said with the background you're talking about, with and now even the preface before any of this, thank you for your service. But with outside of that, how did you end up going, as you are now through the world? How'd you end up in the world of loans? How did it just come about?
So after getting out of the military, I actually I started working at Badcock. I worked there for 12 years. I was their credit and collections manager. I handled the approval and denial of people's credit. I got into reviewing individuals' credit, and I grew a knack for it, of telling people how to fix their credit in order to get better at things. But keep in mind, I also, outside of credit, I also did collections. Now, as collections, I handled repossession, litigation. I took people to court. I showed up with the sheriff's department to repossess their furniture. I got to play the dirty side of the Badcock home furniture side. That part I didn't. Trust me. The day that the 76-year-old grandmother put a 12 gauge to my face because I was taking her grandson's flat screen TV that he hadn't paid for, was the day I started questioning my career choice.
I'm like, listen, I'm not in the military. I don't need my life in danger every day.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, I
thought you were going to go with like, you were taking her grandson's bed and like he was a toddler or something.
Yeah, I did not for.
No. It wasn't even so much that. It's, trust me, I did have to handle situations like that. I wasn't proud of it, but it come with the territory.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do it.
Correct. So Badcock started making changes in their collection side, and I decided, you know what? It's time for me to part ways. I gave them a year's notice before I left.
Oh, wow.
Most people, you're lucky to get 2 days notice. I gave them a full year and said, look, I'm sorry, but this just isn't working for me anymore, and I'm going to go another route. Glad I did it. I mean, I truly am. I mean, it is stressful, but at the same time, it's also very rewarding.
Yeah, well, anything better than a 12 gauge to the face.
Well, that part right there, you know. Now it's just
I'm like, I didn't get approved for my mortgage.
Yeah, no, the only time I get threatened with guns now is whenever I upset my wife.
And rightly so.
This is my fault for buying her guns for Valentine's, birthdays, Christmas, you know, name it. Call it what it is. Welcome to Florida. We are the gunshine state.
So you said a name earlier that my friends don't know about, Bellatrixa. Would you like to tell us about her?
Bellatrix is my Flemish giant rabbit.
Is she near you?
Well, yeah, because, you know, I live in a 10 by 12 room. And everything I own is in here.
She's in a hovel.
Huge.
She's
huge.
She's huge.
Yes.
I can go get her, but I have to step away for a second. I mean,
Well, look at your booty.
She's a lot bigger than my 3 dogs, to be quite honest with you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, hold on.
Her daughter's Snake, yeah.
Okay, what kind of dogs does she have? What kind of dogs does she have?
Little ones.
Well, I'm assuming, you know, like Chihuahuas or something.
I don't know the names of.
This giant rabbit thing, I'm waiting to see here on screen. So
I know. I'm like, I've seen a big rabbit, but I've never
and drum roll, please.
Isn't she cute?
Good God Almighty!
Holy moly!
She's huge.
That's not a rabbit. That's what is that?
It is a rabbit. It's a Flemish giant. They are the largest breed of rabbit in the world, and I've always wanted one.
Steroids. I'm calling it out right now. That thing's prepping for like strongest world man.
How much do you feed that thing?
Actually, not a lot. She gets a scoop of rabbit food and some alfalfa hay and about that big of a banana.
Holy!
That's it.
Oh,
how much does she weigh?
She weighs almost 40 pounds.
She weighs more than my 3-year-old.
My brother keeps saying he's gonna cook her rabbit stew.
Oh my God!
I mean, you'd survive on it at least, but
he runs around going, "Killed a rabbit, killed a rabbit."
The old cartoon.
How old
That's a,
is she?
40 pounds.
She is big. She's 40 pounds.
How old is she?
Her May 3rd, she was a year, so a little over the year.
How long do they
She'll grow until she's 18 months.
gosh.
So she got a little bit, a couple more months, and then she'll be full.
She's growing.
She's
Got
still
it.
growing.
So you have 3 dogs and a snake.
3 dogs, 2 snakes, 2 bearded dragons, and a cat and a rabbit.
So 9 animals.
Yeah, we have 12-foot long. He is the boa constrictor, and then we have a
Kevin.
2.5-foot long. That's Kevin. And
Oh, you really named it Kevin?
Yes.
I thought you were making a joke.
No.
no, his name is Kevin.
I was like, yeah, Erica.
Yeah, we got it.
That's what I was thinking too.
His name is
Damn.
And then and he's named after the bird and up. And then we've got a 2.5-foot ball python named Lucille. Lucille
Get it.
Ball.
Okay.
And then
They're a little slow.
I know it's delightful.
Linda's.
In the
So I have
back
to say it.
from-
And then we've got 2 bearded dragons, Colt and Khaleesi.
Okay.
Mother dragons.
And then Chihuahua is Richie. Then there's a mutt. She's got Jack Russell in her, and she's hyper. And that's Maxine. And then Dallas is the chill dog, and he's a mutt. We don't know what he is. Somebody gave him to me as a gift and was like, "Oh, it's a Chihuahua, and I know you love them." And when he was a puppy, he kind of looked like a Chihuahua. Now he's twice the size of a Chihuahua, and the vet's like, "Yeah, no, he's not.
It's
Chihuahua.
not a Chihuahua.
Maybe a little bit of him is, but not most of them." So, but yeah, I'm the sucker, and I don't buy it. The only pet I ever bought was Bellatrix.
So you just randomly end up with these other animals?
Well, because people know, like, I'm a sucker. So
Oh.
I love it.
How did the big snake come about? The
So Kevin is blind. So that adds a whole nother degree of funness to this day. And my youngest daughter, Lena, loves reptiles and animals. And the guy who owned them, he's like, my kids are really afraid of him now. And so nobody holds him. He's just kind of left alone. Do you know anybody who wants him? And my son he's like, yeah, my sister would love him. And we ended up with Kevin. Lucille was given to us. The Beardies were given to us. We don't buy pets. People just know that we'll take them. I've had iguanas. We'll take anything. We'll either find it a good home or this will become.
She'll take kids too, by the way, when you are tired of Tyler. She'll take Tyler.
Oh, I love rentals.
Yes.
Rentals.
Rentals.
Yes.
Like, you can totally borrow him.
He can come here for a week. He will love Aunt Jinjin. I swear to God. I've got a pool.
Good.
I got a fenced-in yard with a fire pit. I've got all these animals for him to play with.
It's a
Not
tiny
allowed
petting
to-
zoo.
It is.
Yeah, snakes. What could
Not the snakes. No, the snakes aren't allowed in the house because my mom and my brother do not like the snakes.
And you want to babysit a Dalmatian as well.
Yeah,
Sure,
you
why
want Dalmatians?
Sure, why not? I've got 3 dogs. I'll stick them out in the fenced-in yard. They'll run around like crazy and tire each other out. It'll be fabulous. I got you.
You didn't like my sister's golden retriever too much.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a bigger dog. I've got these
Yeah.
little things.
You know, you're in there with all these crazies, you know. Like I worked the psych ward 1 day a week, and one of my favorite inmates, I didn't even know what he was in for. And you always tried to make sure that you didn't really want to know because it would change your opinion. You know, you always knew who the child molesters were because they all got pointed out, because that is a hard life in prison. When a child molester goes to prison, that is a hard life in prison because the inmates know about it.
And they have kids.
They do not take kindly to that at all.
No.
So you always knew who they were. But the other guys, when I first started, they always said, you don't want to know what these guys are in for because it's going to change your view of it. And I thought, curiosity though, you just got to because some of them you could get along really well with some of them, and they would be Carlos, and then you'd find out that Carlos has 4 people. You know, I mean, you wouldn't think it, but a lot of times I had to know. And when I was in the psych ward, I would work the psych ward once a week. We used to call it Thorazine Shuffle, and these guys would constantly just be standing, they'd just be talking to you and going back and forth with their feet. And every day when I was up there, I would play checkers with a guy that was named Joe Simpson. He was probably 60 years old or so. I had no idea what Joe did. Then I wanted to know what Joe did. I should have never found out what Joe did, because Joe killed 58 people.
Holy
58 people.
I take my laughter back.
And you're playing him in checkers.
Yeah, and I was playing him in checkers. Yeah.
Crazy.
58 people he killed over like 14 states over a 15-year period. And then, you know, finally we would just get talking about it. And he was the most calmest, down-to-earth guy. And I was like, I can't imagine what this guy did. So I just had a conversation with him one day, and I said, you know, Joe, you know, why did you kill 58 people? And he said, you know you're a ball player. He goes, you know, when you strike out and you've had a really bad day? I said, yeah. He goes, I would kill somebody. And then he'd make his next move in checkers.
Like, hey, my shift's about to end. I gotta go.
It was so nonchalant that he killed 58 people when he just said, and I asked him, were they planned? And he said, no. He said, I would just go. He said, and then all of a sudden I would see somebody and something would click in his brain and he would kill that person.
He's saying it so nonchalantly, like me saying, can I get a number 2 with no pickle, please?
It was that. It honestly was that, like, nonchalant with him. It was nothing. And even like just talking about it, it was like, yeah, you know, I remember this one guy, you know, he'd come out of the store or whatever, and, you know, I followed him and then I just killed him. And I go, why did you kill him? He goes, he drank a beer that I didn't like. All right. That was it. That was it. And he would never change facial expression. His facial expression stayed the same no matter what he talked about. And he killed the guy because he didn't like the beer he was drinking.
Joe would have not liked Facebook.
Oh, God, no.
No emotion, no connection to emotion.
So I have the other ghost story. I know one of our friends in the chat room said, I love ghost stories. So the other ghost story that I need you to tell is Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Oh, Lord. No one told me what happened in that house before I went in there. And
probably for the best.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Brooke.
So I was going to the bathroom right off the kitchen.
Wait.
Yeah.
Off the kitchen, like off the table?
Bathroom off the kitchen and the downstairs. It's a 2-story house in upstate New York.
Okay. So I go in the bathroom.
1 block from this prison.
And I feel like someone's watching me.
Oh, they were.
I just feel really uneasy. And I come out and I was like, you know, maybe I've never been in this house and it's just different for me. So I'm going to hurry up and go to the bathroom and get out of here. And I come back out and your dad was like, so how was it? I was like, who asked that when you go to the bathroom? I was like, it was fine. He's like, did you feel like someone was watching you? And I was like, were they watching me through the kitchen? Like, what was going on? And how do you know that I felt uneasy in that bathroom? And then they told me what happened. And I was like, oh, okay.
So take it from there, Dad.
All right. So here's the story. And just to give you a little background of my dad and exactly how my dad was. My dad was my sense of humor and all this pranks and stuff that myself or TJ will do. It all comes down from my dad. He was just a jokester all the time. So in 1958, my dad was looking for a house, and this house had been empty for like 4 years. And my dad said, you know, this is a really nice house. I can't understand why it's still empty. So the neighbors actually that are still living next door had a newspaper clipping. And back then, apparently, they put whatever they wanted in the newspapers. And they had pictures, and it was a murder-suicide that happened in the house. And the guy was like a super control freak, So when his wife would go outside, she wasn't allowed to speak to the neighbors, nothing like that. She would go outside, she would hang clothes, and then she would come back inside. She was not allowed to talk to anybody. And then all of a sudden one day, he decided that he was going to kill her and then killed himself, and he killed her in that bathroom. So in the newspaper clippings, and I'll have to see if I can find a copy of them. In the newspaper clippings, they had the photo of the body laying in the bathroom and everything else, and all the blood stains and everything else. So my dad goes and he looks at this house and he says, well, this is a really nice house. And at the time, I think he bought the house for like $6,000 or something. And people were like, you don't want to buy that house. You don't want to buy that house.
It was a really nice house.
Really nice. It was really nice.
I was like, why not? This is
That's what everybody's saying in chat.
So he said that he found it. They told him what happened. They showed him the newspaper clippings and everything else. And my dad, being my dad, thought, all right, well, I can probably get a little more money off the house. So he put in a lower offer for the house, ended up buying the house. And when he remodeled everything, was digging up flooring and everything else. And there's, they say murder blood never comes up. And there was all kinds of the blood still in the house. And, and growing up, I mean, I have 2 sisters and a brother, and, they can all tell you stories. One thing
they're in the chat.
They're all talking in the chat.
Yeah, right now. Actually, it's funny.
And Diane.
Yeah, Shane's been like, that bathroom's fucking creepy.
Oh, I can tell you right now, you ask her how many lighters she lost.
That's what she's talking about.
Exactly. I know she is because
Smurf.
I mean, and we had fun with it, so because there was never anything like evil about it. So we assumed that the ghost was her, because he was the evil one. So his spirit must have been gone because, little things like if I was home alone or whatever, I'd always be reading the back of the cereal box or whatever. So then I'd get up and I'd go to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden I would hear this loud bang on the door. And then I'd walk out of the bathroom and there's a cereal box right by the door. So the cereal box got thrown from the kitchen table off of the bathroom door, and it just, but I'm telling you, my sister, she couldn't keep a lighter. If she kept a lighter more than a week, yeah, it would be amazing. And apparently she didn't like smoking, so she took lighters constantly. They couldn't keep a lighter.
Smoked and she hated it.
So that bathroom, the bathroom was creepy. The shower in that bathroom was creepy as can be. The hallway that connected the kitchen to the living room, that little inner hallway that was a laundry room, but depending on the season, Grandpa would have different stuff in there, and sometimes you couldn't get
the curtain on the closet was always moving.
Yeah,
always moving. And you would hear noises in that closet all the time, and we'd look in there, we'd never find anything, but there'd be all kinds of noises in it. You go into the closet, now the noise is gone. As soon as you walk out of the closet, the noise starts again.
And Grandma had these beads that hung down on the closet, so you'd always hear them clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, constantly. Sometimes they'd get tied like in a knot. They'd be wrapped around each other. And
the stairs were crazy creepy. It'd be the basement. The basement was super creepy. Like all of it was.
All right, so one last thing. Let's answer the question right there about the shower.
Pacifiers. I remember I'm saying that.
Yeah, stolen baby pacifiers and toys.
No, there was so much stuff that would come up missing. It was unbelievable. And after a while, you just got to the point. You would be like, can you please bring this back? We need this. We have to have it. We need it back. And sometimes things would show up a day or two later or whatever. But, we just lived with it, and it was fun to live with at the time. We weren't, so if you don't believe in ghosts, trust me, there's ghosts out there.
So where did he kill her and where did he kill himself? Because, that's where
Shower.
He killed her in the bathroom and then killed himself in the kitchen.
It killed her like on the toilet, like in front of the sink. Where?
Oh,
he killed her right because the way you would walk in and the vanity and the mirror were right here. The toilet was here, and then a little bit of a hall here, like where the shower was. And she was killed right in between like the toilet and the shower. So half of her body was in front of the toilet. The other half of her body was, in front of the shower. So that's why
it's a shop style bathroom that's not more than maybe 4 feet wide type of deal. Like it's not
it's real thin.
Apparently tonight is for Brooke.
It's like a guest bathroom.
It's a guest.
So tonight is for Brooke because a lot of people have died in this episode. So.
Stay on target. We got 30 seconds.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so sorry with our first segment of the night again. We're talking about funny educational rules, obviously, back to school. So we're just thinking of things that are either funny laws or, again, things that were implemented in different states or around the world even. So we all kind of did a small segment of each. So Frick, I'll let you take the first two here.
So I chose stupid educational laws is what I chose. Athens, Georgia, it is a book to your friends after 5 a.m.
They can read in Georgia?
Well, yeah, be sleeping, but I mean, sometimes you got to stay up and
read books.
So, I mean, technically I can't read to Tyler when he wakes up in the middle of the night in Georgia. Like, does
that include the Bible?
Probably. Oh. That's reading.
Asking for a...
Well, wait, what if, unless you're reciting it from heart or something, I guess that's okay, because you're just having a conversation, so.
Loopholes. Okay. In West Virginia, children may not attend school if their breath smells of wild onions.
What about anything else? What if it smells like just donkey butt?
Oh, you've met Hannah. Oh.
Yes. Men should not be allowed. And how do you send them home? I want to know. Like, how does that?
Like, is there like a breathalyzer that's like, excuse me, that smells like wild onions and not sweet onions, so I'm going to.
Gotta go. They put the wrong onions on your burger.
Right?
Get out of here. Yeah. Come back to school tomorrow. We'll try again.
I know people talk crap about Florida, but West Virginia, runner up. I'm just telling you, real close for the weird stuff. I mean.
All right. What's West Virginia, Frick?
No, that was the smell. That was the wild onion.
Oh, okay.
It's Frack's turn.
That's right.
Yeah. Wow.
Frack.
So okay, so I like this one right here. It was in Kentucky. Accountability is always a big key factor in education. So in Kentucky, the state gives parents grades for their involvement in schools.
Oh, I win.
They'll probably tell you, could you tone it down? We can't get you any more than honors class. Just stop.
AP, like all day.
Listen, so schools in Florida, there are, well, and I'm sure this is everywhere, but charter schools, you have to be, is it charter, private schools?
Lincoln Academy, I know, they require parents to put in so many volunteer hours a month.
Yeah.
I love it. I get that we're all busy.
Your kid can't attend school there unless you're active.
The private school I went to up north is exactly that way. My parents had to do session stands or something like that. Yes. I love it.
And I get
and I love it, because then everyone is involved.
Yes.
Everyone knows what's going on.
Or pay more tuition.
Yeah. You know all your kids' friends. Like, you get to serve.
It builds a stronger community in that sense. But also, I think of the idea. Now, don't get me wrong. I know schools sometimes need help, financially as well. But it's better than just throwing money at the problem and having the parent involved and parent there going, "Oh, I see them struggling at this," or I hear this from the teachers, or I get to meet the teacher, get to meet a parent saying, "Hey, can have a conversation or get to know them on a better." So I do like that. Again, accountability is key.
Yep.
And now also here's the one around the world though that I found hilarious, where in France, ketchup is not allowed in schools.
Now I have to ask Killian that if it's true.
So I guess they just eat plain freedom fries over there. For shame. I do have a friend that is French. He lives out in the Terracea area by the West Coast. So I have to ask him that now. You know what? I'm going to send him a text.
Right now. You're going to send a text right now.
Yeah. I'm going to send him a text.
My two pieces of the segment are done. So
it's my turn. It's
exactly. You do what you need to do. I have questions. I need answers. So Patty, take it away.
Keeping with the around the world stuff, I found out that Tokyo has banned students from dyeing their hair. And they even go as far as asking parents for photos of the children like growing up, so they make sure they have the same color hair all the time.
You're screwed. Don't go to Tokyo.
Like
I would have been kicked out.
This is my natural color.
I was born in an anime.
And then here in the U.S., New Jersey schools banned bikes, and they cited safety and liability issues. So I guess if you fall off your bike, the school doesn't want to be liable. I don't know. I thought that was weird.
Why would you you can't have bikes? All
Yeah,
right.
you can't ride your bike to school.
Great.
Or as Tom Segura would say, bikes. But you got to watch the stand up to understand that joke. And those who know, you know. But I mean, I'm thinking citing safety liability. What I mean, are they tying them up outside? Are they too many kids riding in the sidewalks and getting hit by vehicles or something? I mean, that's the only things I can think of.
Falling off of the bikes, or
Well, you got to scrape your knee sometimes and learn. I mean, that's how I did.
I don't need to ride a bike to scrape my knee.
stay off your knees, Erica.
Whoa.
I said scrape it, y'all.
Call it what you want. But you know what? Cheers to you.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
Even still, like, if you guys know how tall she is, that it's good. It
Still doesn't make her that
it's like-
short.
K-Dog still has to stand on a chair for that.
Aw, be nice.
He's short and you're super tall.
Be nice.
You're super tall. I would have to stand on a chair.
That's just awkward.
All right. Text has been sent. I will hopefully get a
Yeah,
response.
good. Welcome back to the show.
All right,
there.
Whack.
Yeah.
Tell us about your.
All right. In Florida, it's against the law to transport livestock on a bus.
I know I made a joke about this. I don't know if it was last
It was
week. But
Tuesday.
it was Tuesday. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm like, you can't transport. Seriously? I've seen people who ride.
Over. You
Oh
need
God, jeez.
the horse needs to get off the bus. Get the horse off the bus.
It makes me wonder though, because they
Drink.
come up with these
Pepper.
rules. They come up with these rules because someone has done it
Right.
before. So
Wait, did they get to an accident or something?
So now
bus drivers get to have to, I don't know the whole rules,
Have
but some of them drive their buses home. So like in their free time, do they live like in the country in a rural area and they were just using it for transporting livestock when they
True.
weren't working?
Wait, or was the cow on the bus taking the kids to school?
Chick-fil- that's a straight up Chick-fil-A commercial.
I know.
That now can't be played in Florida.
Well, I'm actually just thinking something more along the lines of like, are kids in the FFA program, Future Farmers of America, perhaps trying to do those kind of things, which is a liability now because if a bus accident happens or another
Right.
kid, decides to be stupid and mean and hurt the animals, and that's a liability on the bus driver. Because like Patty was saying, they operate those buses. It's now on them.
Trailers are expensive, dude.
True.
Just saying.
I get it.
My other
I get
one,
it.
stay on target. My other one, in Miami Beach, it's illegal to sell oranges on the sidewalk.
I mean,
False.
Well, why? I don't understand why.
why did you do it?
No. I used to, when I first came to the U.S., we first came into Miami,
You
obviously,
did.
and
We
What-
sold oranges. Orange juice.
By the way,
I didn't.
I'm getting accolades for yelling at y'all, so you're welcome. Sorry, go ahead.
So no, so essentially it was funny because, and I think this person was especially allowed because they did a very unique thing, and by unique I mean it was a very well endowed woman with a very skimpy bikini selling oranges by the main road next to the airport, and for some reason she had great sales rates.
I bet she did.
She sold oranges pretty well.
I'll bet she did.
All of them. Anyways.
Oh.
But anyways, so yeah, so maybe it's changed since then. Maybe she has a special permit. I don't know.
I bet she did.
Good God.
All right, so
Yeah.
next segment.
We're back. Woohoo!
Ah, yeah, we're back. So, you know what? I'm not going to drink anything tonight, apparently.
Never forget your drink when we start the show. You gotta learn that one, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but I'm so excited about everything else that I can't even open a drink right now. Seriously, what is
Aw,
wrong
are
with
you
me?
nervous?
No, it's all freaking wet.
No, I'm Frick, and I'm not wet.
Well then.
Did I ask you what's wet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This. The condensation did not allow me to get a good grip on the top in order for me to be able to. You know, I'm going to have a drink.
Yeah, whatever you say, man.
At least it's not shot.
So welcome back. Happy Thursday, everybody. We hope you're drinking along with us. The word of the night is Coach.
Drink.
So therefore, that's when we will have to drink. So we hope you're having fun. Fricky.
Fricky back.
Oh,
Okay.
this is my segment. Yay! Would you rather? So we get to hit it up. Let's do one at a time. That way we'll do one at a time instead of two. We'll go one at a time.
All right.
Frick.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck
I read that wrong.
or 100 duck-sized horses?
Listen, 100 cock-sized horses is a little ridiculous, Patty. Just a little ridiculous.
Cock-sized horses.
Horse-sized cock.
Horse-sized.
I wasn't gonna go that direction, but I just did.
I'll go with. Okay.
It's little horses.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized cock or 100 cock-sized horses? They're horse-sized duck. Got it.
Do we get to pick which size?
Oh.
I don't think you're saying quack quack.
Okay, I think I would go
Patty,
with.
you can go ahead and tell us what
Okay.
you would choose.
I would rather fight the one horse-sized duck, right?
Yes.
We'd rather fight a horse,
wait.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to fight a
You
horse,
duck.
not a
One
duck.
horse.
Okay. I
wanna
really
fight
one
the
giant
100
duck.
100
You want
ducks.
to fight 100 duck-sized mini horses? You're evil.
100 ducks.
At least you could kick them because they can't
Duck-sized horses. Okay, so they're miniature horses.
Miniature,
Yes.
like the series
Yeah,
of-
exactly.
You want 100 of those?
I'll take him 100.
I don't think I could fight ducks
Oh, nay.
because they're so cute.
Ducks are meaner. Have you not walked around the lake?
Those are geese. Geese are mean.
Geese are
They're evil too.
Duck. Are nice. Ducks are
Cracking
nice.
up.
And they're easily scared.
Shane says 100. He's going for the 100.
But one giant duck like that? Are you kidding me? It'll peck and the poop. Oh,
It would probably poop on you.
So
But horses
yeah.
poop on
What's your
everything
answer?
too.
I'm going with the 100 mini horses.
All
That's
right.
what I said.
All right. Frick.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you said the one. I'm sorry. I didn't hear the change up. I'm sorry. Okay,
The
so
100
so
also.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna have. You gotta go with the little things that you can kick and
Right?
children.
Because like a big giant Howard the Duck is not gonna be like. It's not gonna go over well.
Like, I don't want to see myself wrestling that. Like, no thanks. I
All
appreciate
right,
it.
Frack, give us your number one.
Okay, so mine is: would you rather eat any food and it always tastes like sour candy, or drink any liquid and it always tastes like flat soda?
Ugh.
So, Frick, what is your choice?
I like sour candy, so I'm going sour candy.
That's bold.
I have cavities, but whatever.
No, but it just tastes like it. Doesn't mean it is.
Patty?
Sour candy.
Yeah. Ugh.
I love sour candy.
I gotta go sour candy too, buddy.
I don't know. I would rather taste flat soda because I want to taste my lasagna. I want to taste, the chocolate mousse cake that I made. I want to taste all these different things. I can deal with flat soda.
True story. We didn't think about it. Every
Everything.
food will be sour candy, or
Yeah, eat any food.
like just drink water. It tastes like flat soda. It's like, oh, okay.
Mm.
All right, I'm switching my answer. It's allowed.
I brought one back to my side.
Yeah, there you go. We're at a stall. Patty, question
Both are
one.
terrible. Okay, this was themed for another person. But anyways, would you rather your kid throw up in your mouth or have a blowout on your favorite shirt?
Oh.
And a blowout is poop for like
For
explosive
non-parents.
poop for non-parents.
I know in chat Diane answered neither for my option, but I'm going with that one on yours.
Frick.
I would absolutely do throw up in your mouth, because that I can at least rinse out.
Yep.
Frack.
I'll go with a blowout. I'm sorry. Just no.
You have
can
to like
clean the shirt.
completely shower after that, because this everywhere.
I don't mind showering. I don't mind showering. It's okay. I can change a shirt. Just
You don't have to throw up. You don't have to swallow it.
It's in your mouth.
yeah, exactly.
It
It's, I'm not a mama bird. No.
According to COVID, the minute
Spit
anything
it out.
goes in your mouth, it goes through your whole body.
Spit
Wait,
it out.
and you
that's-
have a child, you don't like chew food and give it to your child? It's the same freaking thing.
No, I don't.
Really, you don't?
No.
All
Okay,
right,
so
Chad,
I
let's-
have chewed up food and gave it to your son as he was like younger. So just so you know.
Great.
Does it
You're
mean that I
welcome.
grow to be like 8 feet tall now?
Yeah.
He's got the tall jeans.
Yes.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Throw up.
Are you guys serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chewed up
Well,
food.
he's
It's
thrown
all right.
up before,
It's
so,
50-50 again. It's all right.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you can poop on my shirt, whatever.
No, it's not just poop. It's
It's a blowout,
blowout.
whatever. I'm gonna take it off and throw it in the trash and go
Yeah.
buy a new favorite shirt. No shirt I own, can't I just rebuy?
I can also just rinse out my mouth
No,
and not
just-
throw away any
no.
clothes.
Like chunks of hot dog and
Come on.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
yeah,
Yeah, get to yours. Get to yours, man.
In your hand,
yeah, whatever. No.
in your body
You
hair.
didn't say all that. You said on your favorite shirt.
Yeah.
That's all you
It's
But
said.
you still have to like pull it up to take it off, so it's now
It's a
going
blowout.
across
Wow,
your
you pull it
face.
up like this.
It's a blowout. Apparently, they don't understand. what
Yeah, I was like, have you guys never seen a real blowout? Like, it's
Is that a hard-boiled
everywhere.
egg with a shirt on?
and it's mushy and chunky.
All right, moving along before we discuss our viewers.
Yeah, we lost half. Thank you.
Here we go. COVID. Here we go. Would you
COVID.
rather lose your sense of smell or lose your sense of taste?
Both.
Smell all day.
Yeah, smell.
Well,
Smell. Yeah, that's social.
Unanimous social.
All right, kids.
there's not that many things that smell great, but there's
Yeah.
a lot of things that smell bad.
Frick, back up to number one.
Would you rather fight 100 chicken-sized T-Rexes
Chicken. Wow.
or one T-Rex-sized chicken? Chicken man!
It's like Godzilla.
Fight 100 chicken sizes. Okay, so send me my last question.
Yeah, it is.
But they're
They're- they're-
T-Rex,
Yeah, it's the
man.
same. She's changed
They
animal.
still have those claws and those teeth.
And they're T-Rexes. Ah!
100 chicken sized T-Rex. I
All we
mean,
have to do is ask my dad where he gets his chicken wings from, and we could actually go
Right?
see a T-Rex sized chicken.
Right?
Winter Circle has the biggest wings ever, so
Ever.
we need to find this farm because then we can do a real life.
Which,
comparison.
congratulations, Dad. You were in the top 5 for how many categories?
4 categories.
4 categories. I only got 1. So high five, Dad.
The best
We
of
need you guys
Central
love. Go
Florida.
to the Winter Circle page on Facebook, and the last post that is there has all 4 links in the post. We need you
can't-
guys to vote,
Oh, yeah.
vote daily for the next 10 days until the 20th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh, I'm just thinking now. What?
Best wings.
Takeout.
And best sports bar.
Sports bar.
Best
Okay,
happy hour, sure, whatever. Best
All right. We gotta stay on target.
Prices in general.
What size T-Rexes do you want? 100 of them or 1?
I'll take 100 chicken sized T-Rexes again.
I don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
Little baby
I
T-Rexes.
am gonna go with
You'll fight the big.
one giant chicken. Because chickens, I mean, they're not that strong.
No, and it's all you break their head off and they just
Yeah, and they just
mow
run
over-
around.
mow big
Their head
mow over
off.
buildings. and-
Has
Oh
nobody
my
seen
goodness,
here
no.
Jurassic Park?
Jumping ahead a little bit, it's not my this day in history thing, but today in history, I forget what year. It was a long time ago. But there was this chicken, they cut off its head and it still lived for 18 months after that. And they felt, the people who cut off the chicken's head, they were going to have it for dinner. And they felt so bad for it that it was still alive and running around that they just kept feeding it in its neck. They would just drop like corn pellets and stuff in its neck and feed
Here's
it.
your trachea.
Yeah.
Okay, that is some Santeria voodoo stuff happening
Yeah,
right
target.
there.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, just here you go.
100.
Frack.
Yeah.
I said 100. Yeah.
I think we all did. No,
Yeah.
except for Patty.
Okay, so Patty gets the drink. So all right. So mine is. I always make mine so inconvenient. So would you rather always be sweaty, no matter the weather, or always feel like there's a rock stuck under your foot when walking?
Under my foot, anyways. I have a bone spur. So
All
there's
right,
that.
so Frick is going with the stone.
Yeah.
How about you, Patty?
I'm going with a stone.
Whack.
Stone.
Same here. Unanimous.
Hey, I can't be sweaty, man. I hate it.
Yeah,
Hate it.
Florida's bad
Yeah,
enough.
I'm already.
I'm sweaty enough already. I don't want to be sweaty all the time.
All right, Patty, what's your second one?
Would you rather get a hug and a kiss from your child, or for them to verbally say "I love you"?
Frick.
Words don't mean shit. Yes.
Frack.
I wasn't going to go like that, but I'd rather get a hug and kiss, yeah.
Hi.
Hug and a kiss.
I'll stick with you. Hug and a kiss.
I know we wanted him to say "I love you" for the longest time, but there's more emotion when he gives you a giant hug or a kiss and he looks you in the eye. It's so cute. That's just
Last question on this subject before we move along. Would you rather it snow or rain for 7 days straight?
well, that's easy.
Have you lived up north? You
Yeah.
have. Have you lived up north?
Me? No.
Yeah.
I just
I
said
haven't.
like 7 days. It's gonna kick on for 7 days. I had 30 days straight.
Ooh.
No,
Yeah.
that would be a Noah incident.
7 days. Snow or rain. Frick.
Rain all day. Snow sucks.
Come on, haters. Frack.
Rain all day or a day.
Come on,
Snow!
haters.
She's like, yeah, go live in it. No.
I don't understand how you wouldn't go with.
Hey, then it's gone.
It's
After
seven-
7 days, it's gone.
You not understand snow?
I work from home.
I
You
work
like
from
drive
home.
on it, it becomes black ice. Like, no.
No, I did not say anything about it freezing. I didn't say. I said it's just.
What is
snowing.
snow?
It's just a nice, pretty
What
snow.
What is
is
snow?
2-3 inches.
Snow is the rapper from Canada that did a famous song Informer.
Listen, in the
Oh.
rain, there's a whole bunch of crap that you just like miserable to go do. In the snow, you go out, go snowboard, and go snow sled, and go have fun.
All right, I'm gonna switch topics.
And we're back.
back.
I am pouring the wine. I am pouring the wine. We have our guest. I'm drinking a Tempranillo. And welcome Melissa Gar this evening to our show. Is the wine too loud? I'll stop.
No,
It just sounds like gluk, gluk,
I
gluk,
barely
gluk,
heard
gluk.
look, we added a new friend, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, friend.
Hello. Tell me how the wine is.
Because you were listening, go ahead and tell us the
This day in
this day in
history.
history.
I did. Yeah, I was listening. And on this day in history in 1574, Pedro Menendez de Avilés, who was the founder of St. Augustine, died at the age of 55. So not only Spanish history, but Florida history too.
Like, double
Oh.
whammy.
No, it's like local.
Hey, Patty, more death.
I know. It's awesome.
It's like-
Well, I mean, I did hear you had an obsession with
Like,
that. So.
why did he die? How did he die?
That's a really, honestly, that's a really good question. But it's pretty notable that he died that late because, like every other colony that came to Florida before that, they all died in terrible ways. Like the swamp ate them, and alligators were dinosaur monsters. It was really crazy. Like all of them died. They didn't even want to fund St. Augustine. They were like, we're not sending more people back to die in Florida. That's horrible. So they funded it themselves. Their family funded it.
That's
Just a
Wow.
bunch of family members. They were like, whatever, we're gonna go, and they did.
We're crazy. We're
Yeah.
crazy enough. Yeah.
Right. That's why, and that's the beginning of Florida Man.
Oh.
That's a true story. It's 100% true story.
Damn you, St. Augustine.
That's hysterical.
I love St. Augustine. We just
Yeah,
went,
we just went
3
a
weeks
couple
ago.
weeks ago.
Oh,
we-
yeah?
We were just there 3
Yeah,
weeks ago
for,
for my dad's
his
birthday,
birthday.
and we surprised him, and we went and we had all the kids and our significant others and the grandkids.
So two truths and a lie. Here we go. So again, as Patty mentioned earlier, we're gonna read out three options. We have less than 2 minutes to guess which one is the lie. If we get it wrong, we're gonna drink. If we get it right, we should drink anyways. But all right, Frick, go ahead and give us your 3 things, and we'll try to guess the rest of us which one is the lie.
Okay, so 2 and a lie. So Kelly's going to help you on this one because I see that she's online. So 1, I sang in a choir. 2, I played a trumpet or the trumpet, whichever you want to pick. 3, I shot a deer with a 12 gauge.
All right, team. So we got less than 2 minutes here. Which one do you all think Frick is lying about? I see the killer instinct in her eyes. I think she did shoot
Yeah,
that deer.
I think she can definitely has shot the deer. I'm just in between the choir and the trumpet.
She gave it away, so I don't think it's the first one. I'm leaning towards the middle one. Wack, what do you think?
I'm leaning towards the middle one is the lie because she played basketball and you probably wouldn't have time to play basketball and play trumpet
I'm
as
leaning
well.
toward that too.
Okay, so we're thinking then it's the middle one?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so the middle one being play the trumpet. So, all right, so once again, Frick's 3 choices were she sang in a choir, she played the trumpet, or she shot a deer with a 12 gauge. Frick, what is the lie?
Shot a deer.
What?
She's like, I really shot it with an AK.
No, we did bow and
chance.
arrows. So yes, I was first chair trumpet in elementary and middle school. My trumpet was silver, and yes, I played in the choir and not played. I sang in the choir all the way up to middle school.
Wow. Okay. So we drank on that one right there. So awesome. All right. So next, myself. So here's my 3, and figure out which one is the lie. And again, chat, feel free to jump in and guess which one's which here. So my 3 items are: I almost got arrested in Texas, I tried out to be an amateur golfer, and I met Bobby Bowden. You got 10 minutes.
Well, we heard the story about Texas, so I know that one's true.
Damn, I forgot.
So you should have left the one that I said.
You're a really, really good golfer.
And I know that you really wanted to be a golfer, so
I'm gonna go with that's true.
I'm gonna go with that's true. But
Okay,
we
but-
live in Florida, so meeting Bobby Bowden is also a good possibility.
So I kind of disagree. I don't think he's tried out to be the amateur. I think he was going that way, but I don't think he actually tried out. How you worded it.
Okay, so Frick, which one do you think is a lie?
Only because of how it's worded. Is I tried out to be an amateur golfer. I think that's the lie.
Okay, Patty?
I'm gonna go with I met Bobby Bowden.
I'm going with that too.
Okay. The lie is Frick is correct.
That's the lie?
Yeah, that's the lie. I didn't try out to be amateur golfer. I was a scratch golfer for a while, but I never got a chance to go for the amateurs.
Gotcha.
So yeah, and I did meet Bobby Bowden when I was young, when I was living in Tallahassee. So
I figured that like all of them could be true, but you know.
yeah, so awesome. All right, Patty, your 3.
All right. One is I'm allergic to palm trees. And everyone knows that I'm allergic to a lot of things, but you know, that's just a strange one I thought I'd throw in there. I like camping, and I misspelled my name for 15 years.
Why
do I really see that happening though?
I want it to be the last one. I really do. All right. Okay. Since we have a husband and wife,
I almost have to be out on this one.
Yeah,
you guys know that.
see, I was gonna say, come on.
Yeah, it makes it tough because I
lived with her.
I pretty much.
Yeah, he knows.
What do you mean, pretty much? You live with her.
Yeah, I 100% know the answer.
Okay, so it's down to Frick and myself.
Yes.
Then Frick, what do you think?
So I think I like camping only because I've never heard her go camping. I know that they've gone and traveled, but never specifically camped. So I'm going.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm leaning towards as well.
Don't forget that we own property in Ocala.
Doesn't mean that she likes camping.
And her family owns property in Ocala. And
Still doesn't mean she likes camping.
Always used to go out there.
Okay, but camping to me is like pitching a tent and like burning wood. Like that's camping.
Oh, in that case, then she definitely has.
You ain't going to. Girl have an asthma attack. I'm out.
There's not an RV or like a Hilton somewhere. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Now, again, I'm really hoping it's the last one at the 15 years, but
like I really want it to be that one, but I know it's not.
I know because I know she got mad at me. Anyway, so I'm going with the middle.
Vote it up. Going with the
second one.
Frick.
Yes, I like camping.
Camping.
Yeah, it's I like camping because I freaking hate camping. And we do have property in Ocala, and we do go up there and camp in this
our style
super
of camping is
super nice cabin.
glamping.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah. So now, good
I
job,
like the
Wack.
fires, and I like going out and riding 4-wheelers and getting dirty and like going out. I don't hunt deer, but I like to. We shine
Yes,
them.
but you can
with the
go home and
flashlight.
shower.
Yeah, and have air conditioning and refrigeration and all that good stuff.
Running water. I
But
get
yeah,
it.
I am allergic to palm trees, which is really weird.
Shocker.
And then I did misspell my name for 15 years because my name is Brooke, Brook.
Patty.
I spelled it
Your name's Patty.
with an E for the first 15 years of my life because most girls named Brooke spell their name with an E.
Right.
But who had to tell you that you were doing it wrong?
Oh, when I went to
School.
get my driver's license and I had to take my birth certificate to the DMV.
Oh.
And I took it out and I looked at it and I told my dad, I was like, Dad, my name is not spelled with an E. Yes, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. It's right here on my birth certificate. It's not spelled with an E. I had to get all my school records changed, test scores.
Oh my gosh.
It
You
would have
gotta-
been easier just to do an addendum to your birth certificate. Just saying.
Right?
It was fun.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because I was 15, you know, you're starting to take your SATs and your SATs. So yeah, you know,
Good
times.
Yeah.
it was
All
right
right.
before I took them. So good thing that, you know, I got those, but, you know, yeah.
So really, who are you married to, Wack? No, I'm kidding. All right, Wack, you're 3. Let's do this.
All right, my 3. My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip. My favorite food is pizza. And my favorite season is winter. Which one is the lie?
All right, so Patty's kind of out of this again, so it's down to myself and
I
Frank.
don't think so. I had a couple little foolishness and
I think personally the middle one is the lie because I do think because you've talked about mint chocolate chip before, like the snow, and you love Christmas on top of that, and you know setting up your front yard with 20 different little knickknacks and lights and whatever else.
15,000 likes.
Okay, I'm sorry, 15. My apologies. What do you think, Frick?
But he likes the holiday Christmas, not necessarily winter. Winter sucks.
All right.
And I know he likes pizza because we've eaten at Mellow Mushroom. And I know he likes mint chocolate chip because the bastard ate mine.
So this is a game of spite now.
I know my food, dude.
All right.
I'm
All
going
right.
with winter.
Okay, so I may change my answer. We'll see, though. What do you think, Patty?
Oh, I get to choose?
No.
Why not?
No, Frack choose first, then Patty. Don't be swaying your decision there, Frack.
I chose pizza. All right, I'm sticking with pizza.
Okay.
I'm going to go with pizza.
And drum roll, please.
The answer is my favorite food is not pizza.
Ah!
Yes. Mint chocolate chip is my favorite ice cream, although I don't get it
Close
that often.
follow up with butter pecan, though.
Yep. Butter pecan is what I almost always go to, just because there's not a lot of mint chocolate chips that are
He likes
actually
the green
really
one.
good. Yeah.
All right.
It's gotta be green.
It's got to be Burns.
It has to be great.
Burned dairy. Got to be burned dairy, mint chocolate chip, and then it's absolutely amazing. Tacos or steak is more on my favorite food. Pizza is a close second or third.
He only likes it because he doesn't get to eat it.
I don't get to eat it that often. Or just the bread and palm trees. And my favorite season, yes, is winter. Whether it snows or not, the more snow, the merrier for me. Winter is my 100% because that actually proves to me that there's seasons outside of summer. So, all right, and the random one. I don't know if we want to roll through it real quick.
Why not?
I want to keep it on time here for us since we're doing a lot of stuff. We skip it. So